Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and this home for sale with a pool with owned solar panels, no HOA, and I have a remarkable home, remarkable deal for you. This home's been completely remodeled. It's brand new top to bottom. I can't wait to show you inside. I have the key in my hand and we're gonna go inside together for the first time and take an exclusive look at this property today. 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, over 2,000 square feet of living space, and yeah, no HOA, what a bonus. The pool, the solar panels, listed for only $569,000. We're in 89014 of Henderson in the heart of Green Valley, just minutes from the district, about 15 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip, about 25 minutes from Summerlin. So special tour for you today. Follow me inside. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Let's go take a look, find out if this is the perfect home for you. All right, here we are in the heart of Green Valley, 89014. This home for sale with owned solar power, beautiful pool, been completely remodeled, no HOA. 89014 of Henderson, just minutes from Green Valley. And apparently this home's been completely remodeled top to bottom. I haven't been inside yet. I have the key in my hand. We're gonna take a look right now just for you to see if this is the perfect home. Looks like the landscape has been refreshed. This looks like fresh rock, maybe some new little plants here. You have the jasmine, little faux riverbed. Now these rosemary here obviously have been for a little while, but some of the other plants, you know, these smaller ones look like they've been refreshed. 1985 build, so you have this kind of unique curb appeal and aesthetic to this home, which I really like. Kind of have the wood paneling look on the front, the flat tile roof. And yeah, it looks like they painted this home to get it ready to sell. You have this extra tall, about 16 feet there on the covered patio, the security door. See, they changed out the light here, but let's go inside and take a look. Only $569 today. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, no HOA. Always a good selling point. So new, quick set. I need 2 hands to open the door here. Hang on. Wow, okay. I have to pull on the door to unlock it. Hold on a sec. There we go, freshly painted, right? And we'll walk inside here. Okay, so as we walk in, you can see we have vaulted ceilings in the main entrance of this home. Beautiful staircase, not facing the front door. We have this luxury vinyl plank and a natural wood look. We have about a 5-inch modern baseboard around. And yeah, painted, freshly painted, stark white on everything. I do like this entrance here, kind of mimics that little front covered patio. Nice choice in lighting, not too bright, just a nice little mood there. And we're gonna start to look around. So this would be what I assume would be the living room here immediately to the right. Do I have dimensions? I do not. So you're about 12 by 12 here. And then that's gonna go up to about 15 feet, I would say. 14 or 15 feet on the vault in the ceiling here. But I love these 80s style homes. Very cool aesthetic. I love the designs, as long as it's functional, which we'll determine here as we look through the home. I like the windows with kind of the, you know, the black framing there. It did just rain for 2 days straight, so that's always great when you're out here purchasing a home, knowing that it just rained. We'll see if there's any sort of leaks or anything in this home. They're definitely gonna be apparent. I mean, it was raining really hard for almost a full day, so kind of something you want to happen before you purchase your home, just to make sure. Even on new construction, I was over at the Lennar new builds and I figured a handful of those houses probably saw leaks from all that rain. But you want to find out sooner than later, or even better, before you purchase the home so you know what you're getting. Sometimes in Vegas, it won't rain for months and months. You buy the home and then 6 months later, you realize that you have some sort of leak in the ceiling. So there's really no way to know until it rains. So this kind of a baseboard here look, very modern, that matches the bottom baseboard, but that's like an 8-inch board. So kind of a cool look, kind of wrapping around the stairs there. Modern light, and this is going to be your formal dining room here. Get a little glimpse of that pool out back. Plenty of natural light in this home. And again, no HOA, own solar panels. I love what they've done with the railing here. And then that custom light. We'll get over there in a moment. Still some more to explore downstairs. Looks like we have a closet under the stairs here. They did install an LED light, and you have all this extra storage, as well as like a little coat closet area. So kind of a cool function there for this room under the stairs. They do have these modern matte black handles, new hinges, new strike plates on all of the doors. And so just to kind of show you where we're at, stairs are here to the left, that's the living room, front door is going to be right here. Then over here we have the door to the garage and possibly the bedroom and the downstairs full bath. Okay, so first it's going to be the bedroom here. Good sized bedroom for downstairs, about 11 by 10, maybe 12 by 10 there. New LED light in the ceiling. And again, everything is just bright white. Walk-in closet on this bedroom as well. They've replaced the outlets also. And typically when you see these blank plates there, it's probably the coaxial cable back there, or possibly a telephone jack. You know, the Holman 85, it probably does have telephone wire run throughout. But you have another one here. So one of those is going to be coaxial, I would be willing to bet there. Big window looking out the side. No window treatments in this home at all that I've seen so far. And a big walk-in closet here. So all this closet is missing is just that wooden rod that goes across, and very inexpensive, pick up at Lowe's. You could always ask them to install it before you move into the home, but I would focus on bigger items than, you know, a $10 piece of wood personally. But again, it's not my choice. If you're buying the home, you make the decisions. I'm just here to guide you, facilitate, negotiate. They're all your choices. So yeah, nice downstairs bedroom here, good guest bedroom. New smoke detector up there. And then this looks like it's probably the laundry room. Yes, it is. So you have a laundry closet here. Now, good thing about this closet right away, I've noticed, you have these metal doors and they close all the way, and it looks like it's completely fitted out. You can see the floor is perfect. The closet's open and closed nicely. So a lot of the times with these laundry closets, you have issues with these doors. They've removed them, but seem to be in good shape, freshly painted. And then of course you get the LG top load washer and the GE dryer here included with the purchase. Now I'm guessing this is a gas dryer. Yes, it's going to be a gas dryer for you. And then a little shelf up there on top. So yeah, 2,022 square feet on this home, listed for $282 a square foot. So we'll close that up and then check out this bathroom. Wow. I liked it before I even turned on the light. Beautiful countertops. Great looking countertop. You have that gray and kind of a black with a little bit of copper veining there. The white shaker cabinets, all new as well. I love when they go with these kind of funky shaped mirrors. I'm sure we've seen that light a handful of times on this channel. We have a dual flush Glacier Bay toilet. So you have the 1 and the 2 there, and you can imagine that 1 is for 1 and 2 is for 2, if you know what I mean. And then this deep kind of green blue tile, really cool color. It almost looks black from a distance, but it definitely is a Very deep, dark kind of green blue color there. Then you have these beautiful glass doors, sliders with the black matte handle, black matte trim. Then you also see these little trim pieces around in matte black. And I always say that's the indicator on how well this tile is done. If these are real clean, straight, not a lot of extra material there, then they probably did a pretty good job on this tile. And then this hexagon pattern in the soapbox, which is the same color of tile for the most part, very cool as well. Black matte shower head with the wand that removes from the middle. They've replaced the drain, everything here. And it looks to be a repurposed tub, but not a big deal at all. As long as the structural integrity's there, you can have these things recoated and they basically are brand new. So yeah, very nice downstairs full bath. So you do have the downstairs bedroom with the downstairs full bath. So nice feature. I'm gonna turn this off because it is running the fan. Another surprise today when I came out to film. So I use a microphone that the brand is Rode, and it uses an app on my phone. And then obviously I have, like, you know, the microphone connected to me and a little receiver connected to the phone, which is what I record on. Well, the app changed. They completely redid the entire app. So I got out here today. I didn't know what I was looking at. I couldn't see that it was on. It seems like they really took a step backwards with the app. I mean, it looks cleaner, but I like the old app better. I could see that it was on. I could see it registering my voice. So I just hope that the audio is good here. It's got a lot more adjustments. I didn't touch it. Wasn't expecting it. I can play with it at home or in the office and kind of figure out what I'm dealing with. But I got out here today and the show must go on. So hopefully the audio sounds good. Beautiful epoxied floor here. This is not the professional grade epoxy. This is kind of the DIY kit here. It looks really nice though, and it'll last a good 5 to 8 years, I would guess. You keep it clean, but at some point it will start kind of peeling up. But it looks really nice. And then this is going to be your connection for your solar up there. Again, owned solar, low to no electric bills. And then your water heater over here in the corner, earthquake straps, clean lines, T-trap, drain pan. Only thing this is missing is just $5 or less in PVC. You want to run that out, elbow it down, and just push the water away from that little unit in the event that it did start leaking. So yeah, gas water heater. And other than that, just a super clean garage. They did paint the garage. Garage door looks to be in good shape. Garage door opener. Oh, and then these are my favorite garage lights here. So typically you just have a singular light bulb here. You can buy these for about 20 to 30 bucks and it's LEDs. You screw it in there, it brightens up the entire garage. Good upgrade to your garage for, you know, just a few bucks there. Okay, so we will keep moving here. I think we'll go ahead and head up the stairs. So, the thing I always check with these stairs when they're laminate, I do like laminate stairs or luxury vinyl plank. There is a small difference between vinyl plank and laminate. However, with the stairs, I don't typically like when, sometimes you see these homes where they redo all the flooring, or basically they redo all of the flooring in the home and then they just carpet the stairs. I don't really like that look when carpet is only on the stairs. But if you can see here, the thing I look for is this front lip piece. So is it only 1 inch or 2 inch big? Is it like a nice 4-inch piece like this? You want these large 4-inch pieces on the toe of the stairs. That's gonna keep it solid. It's glued down. It's not gonna go anywhere. The smaller this piece is, the more likely it is to get loose and come off. And you see it all the time on these ones that just put this little tiny lip here that's about 1.5 inches. And basically those just break off and they get loose. So well done on the stairs here. Nice, sturdy, solid stair, I imagine. And yeah, it is. I feel like I've done this model of home before. does feel pretty familiar. Obviously not this home. I also really like the angle here on this roof right there. I mean, just a little touch, but kind of cool. By the way, if you like my tours, like my videos, give me a quick thumbs up down there. Help support me, help support the channel. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. A home like this for this price with all these features, not gonna last long on the market, and you know, you're getting a first look, so you wanna make sure you see this video right when it comes out. So hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell, it'll keep you notified. All right, so as we come up the stairs, kind of a hallway down here, and we'll start immediately to the right. Looks like this could be the primary. It's a pretty big bedroom. The primary is 15 by 13. I think we found it. Couple windows looking out. Pretty nice views. You can see the mountains and also kind of no rear neighbors in a sense. We'll talk more about that when we get out there. No issues on the ceiling that I've seen with all that rain that we had. Modern ceiling fan. Just super clean here. It looks like we're gonna have dual closets. So we have kind of a gold trim on here, which I don't think looks bad at all. It's in good condition. And then here's closet number 1 here. I like that the doors go all the way up to the ceiling. And we're gonna see that on this other closet here in just a moment too. Kind of a nice little touch. Wow, what an interesting bathroom. Okay, so I didn't know what I was looking at first because it looks like you're looking, because of the mirror, it looks like you're looking into the bathroom like, it's an optical illusion, but I feel like there's no door here and I'm looking into an open space, but the bathroom's here on the left. Kind of played with my eyes for a moment there, but these mirrored doors are ultra clean. And then a nice long closet here. This is about 8 feet long. So a nice wide long closet, and I love the way these doors just kind of make it look so open to the point where it tricked me and I didn't know what I was seeing. And then again, ceiling to floor on these mirrored doors. And then you have your actual bathroom over here to the left. We have dual sinks. I love these countertops. What a beautiful choice. In the day of all these just all whites or, you know, very thin veining, this is a great look here with kind of that just little bit of a wider veining and some different colors. We have the gold faucets there, Huron faucets. I like the square thin bezel mirrors with the black matte, and then the lights match perfectly to the gold and the black there. White shaker cabinets, great choice in handle as well, and I'm sure these are going to be dovetail. Yes, they are. Dovetail and probably soft close. Yep, soft close, dovetail. I mean, everything you want to see here. GFCI required if an outlet is within, I think, 4 or 6 feet. I'm not a contractor, but 4 or 6 feet of a faucet or a sink. You have to have it GFCI'd, so you're gonna see that there. And yeah, very interesting bathroom setup. So as we come back here, we'll see the 3/4 shower. Where's the light switch? Where's the light switch? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Actually, probably better than being in the bathroom. You have the light switch here. And that turns on 2 recessed bright LEDs. You got one there and one over the shower area. And clean, simple shower install here. Big glass doors. I love the textured tile. You're gonna have the same tile there and around the back and the walls. Same faucet we saw downstairs, or shower head with that wand that detaches from the middle. And then turns into a shower head. There we go. Black matte hardware, big thick door with the floating black matte handle. These are going to be the same hexagons we saw downstairs in that kind of dark green blue, different shades. modern drain there, and then they almost look black again, which is kind of cool, but they are green and a bluish kind of color. And then again, the soapbox there, very clean trim lines around. Yeah, I like it a lot. What do you think of this home so far? I think it's great for the value of what you get, the location, the pool, the solar. I mean, the solar alone's probably 40 grand, and that's paid for. Let's see, they paid for the solar in 23. So it's only 2 years old on the solar. And so when you buy these homes with solar, one of the things you can actually do, and really you can do this with, we have a dual flush glacier bay toilet there, same as downstairs, frosted glass window. But really you can do this on any home, but especially with solars, if there's a solar lease or a PPE plan or whatever the solar plan is, or even own solar. Number one, if there is a lease or some sort of payment plan for the solar, even if it's financed, you can ask to see all the paperwork so you can see how much they put down, how much the system costs, how much your monthly payment is, and then how much you could pay at the end. So a lot of these lease systems, there's a payoff at the end, maybe 5, 8 grand, and the system is yours once you pay through the lease. But on a home like this where the solar is owned, what you can ask for is the electric bills. So you want to see, you know, the last 6 months or the last year of electric bills, so you can kind of see where the money goes, right? How much your electric bill is. Is it little electric bill? Is it no electric bill? Now, no electric bill is a little bit of a false advertisement. I know I say that sometimes, but it's kind of a, there's always going to be at least $19. That's kind of the minimum you pay as the hookup fee to NV Energy. So when you see no electric bill, that's kind of what I'm referring to. People just like to see that no electric bill. Sometimes I put low, but you want to see how much they're paying, and you want to see at least 6 months to a year of history on that, because our summers vary vastly from the winters. I mean, in the winter, you're using gas to heat the home, and in the summer, your AC is running pretty much all summer long for at least 2 to 3 months, every day, almost all day. So you want to see those bills so you can compare the summertime versus the winter. Now, an owned solar like this, the way it works, I love these, again, ceiling to floor, closet doors there, LED light. So the way it works with solar is you're not generating solar to power your home, you're generating solar. The city actually takes that solar and gives you a credit for it, and then credits the electric you use. So you're giving them the solar you create, you're using their power, and then they credit you back for what you've used. So it is a good system, and the great part about that is you can build credits. So in the winter, you'll be building credits on your account, and then in the summer when your electric bill starts to get very high, or would be very high, use those credits to balance it out. So typically with owned solar in a home like this, you probably won't be using too much electric or spending too much on electric. So all part of that value for $569 when you own that solar. Great upgrade in a home, especially here in Las Vegas. So good sized room here as well. Again, just missing that rod for the closet. We do have attic access here and here, so kind of an interesting double access situation. And I feel like every window I look out, I can just see blue sky, which is great. I'm not looking at, like, if this house was, you know, all the way across here, 2-story, you'd just be looking at the side of a wall. So I feel like we have great views, great light. Oh, look at the mountains too. Great mountain views here. Out the window. So yeah, I love this home so far, really enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you like my channel, give me a thumbs up down there. Really appreciate that. So again, beautiful countertops here, undermount sink, the Huron faucet in matte black, and then we have yet again another shaped mirror with the thin bezel in matte black. That same light, which I don't mind at all if they use the same lights. Shaker style cabinets in white, dual flush glacier bay toilet again. And then kind of the same setup as downstairs, except for we have a different tile, which I think is great. Gives every bathroom kind of its own little flavor. But these are gonna be these almost rustic style white square tile. They're kind of whites and grays and just slightly off colored from each other to give you some texture and pattern. See these a lot on backsplashes for kitchens on these remodels. And then they framed out the whole window on the inside with the tile, and then that little matte black edging. Same shower head, faucet. Everything's gonna be the same here. And then again, looks like they repurposed the tub, but no problem at all. It's porcelain. They just respray it and it's as good as new. Little shower or a towel hook or robe hook there and a towel rod. So yeah, and I think that's gonna do it for the upstairs. So in a home like this, we kind of have this upstairs on this side of the home being 2-story, which allows you to have all of this huge space in the front here with the vaulted ceilings and such. I do like this window a lot up here as well. Kind of just a cool window looking out as you come down the stairs. And again, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. If you're looking at homes, looking to sell, please give me a call. Free consultation. We'll meet up, we'll talk about your goals and needs and see if it makes sense for us to work together. It's kind of the goal here. All right, so we're into the family room here, and we have the classic brick fireplace. I kind of like that they left the classic brick there. Now you could probably paint it white or paint it black and make it look a little more modern, but I kind of like that they left the red brick, and if you like the aesthetic, you can just leave it, or you can go ahead and change the color. You could put tile over it. I mean, a lot of options, but I like that they left it original. Let me know what you think. Do you like that they left this original, or would you have preferred they kind of modernized that? Gas fireplace, ceramic logs in there. See the gas hookup over here. They've added the recessed lighting, removed all of the popcorn ceilings, of course. 1985, most likely had the popcorn ceilings. Beautiful turf out there. Wow, I love the turf, but don't look just yet. We're gonna go out there in a moment. Wow, I love that turf. Looks really good. Very natural look. So yeah, cozy little family room here. I love this light with kind of the wicker or the string. And this is gonna designate your little breakfast nook or your casual dining here, little table there. You could do a square, little round table. And then into this completely remodeled kitchen. And you can see they use those countertops throughout the home. Love the color, commented on that quite a bit. But yeah, beautiful countertops. This is gonna be your pantry space here. Now, I will tell you, I know the home is remodeled, but something I'm noticing right away, this is about the size of a door. And if we come around here, this is right on the other side of that wall. So if you really wanted to, and I don't think it would be crazy cost, you could actually, I think, and I'm not a contractor, I'm just a visionary, but I think you take this out, you could open that up and have a walk-in pantry. I mean, just saying. Now, you'd probably have to deal with the door on the other side. I mean, do we really need a coat closet? I don't know, that's up to you. You could definitely do drawer pullouts here, would change this area a lot, give you a lot more pantry space, but with no pantry, I think that might be an option. And you could even do kind of this cool thing that I've seen them do, where basically they make these cabinets into the door so it looks like cabinets like this, but when you go to open it, the whole thing opens and it's like a hidden pantry. So you do have options. I love this extra wide drawer here. Very cool. I mean, that is over 2 feet wide. We have stainless appliances. We have a dual oven here by Maytag with the 4-burner gas range. And then we have the LG Space Saver microwave up here. We do have a vent going out. It's not installed. So again, something maybe you'd want to have them install before you purchase. You can negotiate into the deal. or pretty easily, I think you could work that out. Looks like you just need a little adjustment, a carpenter, but I'm sure you could do that. And again, soft close. I love the black matte handles with a little bit of texture on them. And have this rough texture. Brand new stainless dishwasher here. We have the gooseneck faucet in black matte. Beautiful window just looking out over the pool. We'll be out there in a moment. The pool's almost heart-shaped, pretty cool. We'll see that in just a sec. Single basin, stainless sink. You do want that rack on the bottom here. You can get it on Amazon for 20 or 30 bucks. Make sure you measure the size. Also pay attention to where the hole is on that rack. They do vary in different places. Don't get the center one, get the one that's off-center to this side and centered to the left and right. Recessed lighting across the whole kitchen here, and then a modern LG refrigerator. Very nice upgrade on this. Nice refrigerator here. I guess you open it, yeah, I was like, where's the handles? But you open it down here. But I like that you can see through and inside. And maybe one of the ones you touch and it lights up, not sure, maybe not. Water and ice dispenser, and then your freezer. Oh, I just opened it, but it tricked me. Here's your freezer. There you go. Freezer on this side. Craft ice maker. Look at that. So, very cool little upgrade on the ice maker as well. All right, and then you have your dining room right through here that we already explored. So that's going to be the interior of the house. Thank you so much for being here. 569. 2,022 square feet, an 89014, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, complete remodel. Now it's time to check out this beautiful, seems to be private backyard. Let's go take a look. Oh, the door will be locked when I leave. It wasn't when I got here. Okay, so we have a covered patio here. We do have electric, so you could do an outdoor fan. Make sure you buy the outdoor fan, not the indoor fan. It will start to droop. I love this little area here. Wow, super beautiful. So they have a built-in little bench with this covered patio. Great landscape, but look at this. I love this turf. It looks so natural. Maybe it's because of all the, you know, little leaves and things that fell down. But I love the way it looks. I love the little planters, the retaining wall. And yeah, super private backyard. We have an apple tree here to the left, so you get free apples with purchase. Have an area in the corner for tables, but yeah, no one can see into your yard. Maybe if the person who lives here is very tall, but that's about it. They can't see you here, completely protected on either side. So super private backyard with the pool. Apple tree. Look down this side real quick. I love this little accent here that they've added the black mat, and they also did it on the front there with the gate. You have your pool equipment, your AC unit, which is definitely newer than 1985. That's good to see. Wow, what a beautiful indoor, outdoor, everything. No HOA, owned solar. I mean, it really has it all. And then check out this pool. Cool shape on the pool. You have this little sitting area there with the bench. Gets deeper on that end, so you can do your cannonballs, your corkscrews, your watermelons, whatever you got to do there, your triple gainer, I don't know, whatever you got to do there. Light in the pool, all cool decking all the way wrapping around. All the rock looks like it's been refreshed or replaced. And then over here, we just have a nice little storage shed, so keep your pool equipment in there. And yeah, just the block wall there. So perfect place for a little storage shed here. Wow. I really like it, everyone. Give me a call. Let's see this one in person. It's only been on the market a couple days, so I don't think this will last long. Great price, fantastic location, no HOA, owned solar, beautiful pool, complete remodel. Handled the rain like a champ, from what I can tell. And then all this blue sky and pretty much no rear neighbors because you don't have any houses kind of looming over you here. These are single stories, they're offset, privacy. I mean, you really have it all here. Thank you so much. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. I will see you on the next one. Give me a call. Let's talk.